Dear verdant island set in blue Caribbean sea, I'm coming, coming very soon. Oh, beauteous isle to thee, although I've wandered far, my heart enshrines thee yet. Homeland fair Cayman I cannot thee forget. Thank you.
Thank you for that lovely song. I'd now like to invite Dr. Nodia Dryers, President of JA Cayman, for his opening remarks.
Thank you, Masters of Ceremony, Chelsea and Kano. Jaden, I wasn't nervous, but I've got goosebumps now after that song. Brilliant, thank you. I said last year, some of you may recall, that I luckily have the coolest job in junior achievement. I get to welcome our students and everybody participating here tonight, and they look fabulous and more fabulous every year. So I want to start by welcoming our students. It is all about you. The ones of you that I had the privilege of visiting in your companies during the course of the year, I said by the latest at the ends of the award ceremony, when we announce the Canada participants, you will feel that it's been a really good year for you. And my job this evening is to welcome you to Junior Achievement as now alumni, having completed the company program. In Cayman, it was our 25th year. Internationally, anybody knows how old is Junior Achievement? 98 years. That's a little bit older than some of the oldest of us in the room. You may now post a selfie on Facebook and Instagram and everywhere, calling yourselves parts of the Junior Achievement family. JA alumni, very welcome to our students. The next group of people that I wanted to briefly welcome here and thank are our parents and our teachers, without whose help we wouldn't get the weeks and weeks of running the company program going. The teachers for helping the students to get on board and sign up and register. The parents for sometimes waiting for hours for them to finish and being there on time, dropping off and picking up students. So thank you very much for your contribution. I would not do our junior achievement programs justice if I didn't next speak to our fabulous advisors in the room. Just like with the parents and the teachers, we couldn't do this without the support of our advisors who rock up week after week, making especially the company program possible. And then we also have some taught programs in the schools. I want to thank those volunteers as well. And then there are our sponsors, which some are in the room tonight presenting awards. A really, really big thank you goes to our four biggest sponsors, are Rotary Central and the Chamber of Commerce and the Cayman Islands government, as well as DART. And then we've got a number of smaller corporate sponsors and obviously the company program sponsors. And on that note, I asked Ms. Chris, when we did the slides for this evening, to give me a little opportunity to promote the last event of our Junior Achievement year, and that is our corporate quiz night, because we have to start thinking about our next year's program. So we would really want to invite everybody in the room that has any influence in any companies, all of our company sponsor programs. I know I'm preaching to the converted. The people in the room have already made their contributions and are making ongoing contributions to Junior Achievement. But our last little project for this year is our corporate quiz series, which we've been doing for a number of years. So please, I believe we have some forms right in the back corner on the tall table, some registration forms and some flyers. So please grab some of those and please sign up before the 1st of June. And then last but not least, our members of the Junior Achievement Board, for their contributions and help. It gets easier every year with people, especially tonight, Miss Juliet Osborne, for pulling all the strings, chasing all of us around when we needed to be chased, and a lot of work that goes into this ceremony every year. And now we are getting to the evening that you all came for. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
I would like to invite Ms. Katie Pentley, a member of the boards of both Junior Achievement and the YCLA, to introduce our keynote speaker.
Good evening, everyone. Brianna Wilkerson is currently the Young Caymanian Leadership Award recipient. She's passionate to use this platform to inspire others to maximize their own potential and to pursue their unique purpose. Brianna graduated as valedictorian from CCC School in 2007. Then in 2011, she gained a Bachelor of Science in Accounting from the University of Tampa. In 2012, she earned a Master's in Business Administration from the University of Tampa. Brianna qualified as a certified public accountant in 2013, and she passed all of her exams on the first try, which is amazing. She worked as an accountant with PricewaterhouseCoopers from January 2013 to January 2017, and after gaining a health coaching certificate from the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, she started her own health and wellness coaching business known as Made Well. She's a strong advocate for using natural health solutions and for empowering others to be healthy and to thrive in all areas of their lives, including their spiritual journey, personal growth, life purpose, and career. Brianna serves as the treasurer and a volunteer staff worker for a student ministry in Cayman called InterVarsity Christian Fellowship. She also serves as a worship leader at the Church of God Chapel. Please help me to welcome our keynote speaker tonight, Brianna Wilkerson, a truly exceptional leader.
Thank you, everyone. It's good to be here. All right, can I be honest with you guys? I'm kind of nervous to speak to you tonight. I'm not nervous because I haven't spoken in front of a crowd before or because I'm scared of stuttering over my words. I'm actually nervous because I understand that I've been given a great opportunity that I'm scared of wasting. You see, I know before me sits an opportunity to speak truth, encouragement, hope, and possibility to a group of young Caymanians filled with purpose and potential. Before me sits young leaders that I know will change the world and create transformation and change in our local community, organizations, and beyond. But how do I know this? Because you already have. See, during your time with Junior Achievement, you've taken on a role of what I would call an entrepreneur. Does anyone know what an entrepreneur is? Yes, it's you. So an entrepreneur is basically someone who creates, starts, and operates some sort of organization, taking on a lot of risk to do so. So a lot of times people think entrepreneurship is great. I had a lot of people come to me since I've been doing my business and say, so how's the dream life? And I'm like, it is pretty nice, but it's a lot of hard work. So don't think that you're just sipping margaritas by the pool. No, you're doing a lot of work. In most cases, entrepreneurship is starting a for-profit business, which is kind of what you guys have done. But in other cases, you can do entrepreneurship with anything. I truly believe anyone that's going out there to fulfill a vision and passion and create something new is an entrepreneur. But today we're going to talk about business entrepreneurship. And I want to give you an example that I think you guys will know. Do any of you know who the artist Drake is? Raise your hand. She's ready. All right. Do you know his top 12 songs? Just kidding. Don't answer that. Everyone knows who Drake is. Did you all know that he was on a TV show called Degrassi? Yes? Anyone watch Degrassi? No, it was back in my day. You guys are too young. His name was Jimmy Brooks. He was a basketball player, and then he got in a wheelchair. So Drake was on that show until 2007 when he left in order to pursue his dream and became a rapper, singer, songwriter, and producer. Basically, he left to be an entrepreneur. Drake took his vision and passion for music and performing and created a business where he gets to do what he loves, impacts people's lives each day, and get paid for it. Was it easy for Drake to do that? No, it was not. Definitely not. It took a lot of courage and what I would call the 4 C's to a successful entrepreneur. It took courage, clarity, commitment, and consistency. It took courage to leave his TV job and create songs he actually didn't know if people would like, because his career is dependent on whether or not we like his songs, and we pay for them. So go pay for his songs. Don't listen to them off of YouTube. As an entrepreneur, I know we need to get paid for what we do. Clarity. He wasn't jumping back and forth between being a country gospel singer and then a rapper for R&B. No, he was very clear, I'm going to be an R&B singer. And it took commitment to finishing that song, to finishing that album, to going on tour and showing up and working hard no matter what. And it took consistency. He couldn't just make one album and then think everyone's going to just keep buying that one album. No, he had to constantly produce new work. He worked a lot and sacrificed a lot, but I bet you Drake would say it was all worth it. So why am I telling you this? What does this actually mean to you, and how does it apply to you? The thing is, you aren't that different from Drake. You who've been doing junior achievement like Drake, you along with your team, your partners, your business partners, have taken a vision and an idea and have worked hard to create it. Then you've done your best to share it with people and who were interested in it for profit. Together with people on your team and side, you have worked together to create a successful business that impacts people's lives in a positive way. And as an entrepreneur myself who left my accounting job earlier this year to pursue my coaching business full-time, I am grateful for programs like Junior Achievement that can teach you the skills you need from now, what it is to be successful in the business world. I didn't actually do JA growing up, but I wish I did. I would have learned something or two by this point, but I am really excited that there is a program like JA that is all about inspiring and empowering young Caymanians to take hold of a dream and make it reality and really share the hard work it takes, because I'm pretty sure it's been tough. You've had to put a lot of work in. So my encouragement to you today is to never stop thinking and acting like an entrepreneur. Never settle for the way things have always been done or for a career you know does not align with who you are or your dreams. Never stop dreaming and envisioning what could be and settle for what is. Each of you has a beautiful purpose that only you can fulfill. As Dr. Miles Monroe said, one of my favorite authors and a Bohemian pastor that passed away a few years ago, said in his book, The Spirit of Leadership, that every human came to this planet with a seed of greatness, buried in a gift needed by the world. There is a great purpose for your life that can only be activated and truly lived out if you are willing to step out and pursue that purpose, even when it's different. Does that mean you have to go start your own business? No, that's not what I'm saying, though it is cool to do that. I'm saying that whether you end up working for another company or starting your own one day, when it comes to both your career and anything you do in life, never stop thinking outside the box. Always remember what you learned here in your time with JA. Always remember the way you had the courage to dream about something new, the clarity to know what exactly you are going to make and how to share it with others, the commitment to see your business and your product be sold and grow, and the consistency to show up to each JA meeting and each event you had. My fellow young Caymanians, you were made for greatness, but it is up to you to choose to uncover, pursue, and live out that greatness. Will you join me in being a young Caymanian achiever and entrepreneur, just not now while you're in school, but afterwards for life? Someone who doesn't want to settle for a life path that knows that isn't what's for them. Will you show other Caymanians, your peers, your family, your friends, that you were made for more? Cayman is small, and often I hear, but you know, the only jobs that are available are accounting and all. That's great. Like both my parents are accountants, and I love accounting. But what I'm trying to say is that when you tell yourself the possibilities are limited, they will always be limited. But if you tell yourself the possibilities are endless, they will truly be endless. When you start telling yourself this, you will move forward. Rise up today and step out to be the great leaders, workers, and achievers, entrepreneurs and Caymanian people you were always meant to be. I'll leave you with just this example. So as the YCLA, I get the opportunity to speak to a lot of students. I went to speak to a group of third graders, and I asked them, what do you want to be when you're older? One raised their hand and said, I want to be an entrepreneur. I was like, how do you know what that is? They're like, well, my dad does it. I'm like, okay. One said they wanted to be a YouTuber. Hey, people do get paid for that. But what I'm trying to say is that from a very young age, they didn't think the possibilities were limited. They were just trying to dream big and be all they could be. But somehow along the way, when we get older, that stops. But I really want to encourage you, as wherever you're at, even those who are working already and doing their career, to keep dreaming and to go after it. And it takes hard work, but it's worth it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your thought-provoking presentation, setting an example for all of us to pursue our dreams. We would like to present you with a certificate of appreciation for spending your evening with us as we recognize our current achievers and celebrate their success.
And now for the moment that we have all been anticipating. For the first award of the evening, I would like to invite Paul Pearson to present the Salesperson of the Year Award on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce.
Good evening, everybody. I'm going to call the list of nominees, and I would ask for this award and the continuing awards, if you could please stand when your name is called. So the nominees for the Salesperson of the Year are Alexica Bolt, Chelsea Frederick, Drakenberg Levy, Javier McKenzie, Michaela Montana, Keanu Oliver, Soraya Parchment, Brandon Saunders, Martina Watler, and Emily Whitaker. Okay, so it really is like the Oscars. And the award goes to Chelsea Frederick from Beloved Isle Creations.
Thank you, Mr. Pearson. To present the awards for the most promising male and female achiever of the year, I invite Camille Angel of the Youth Service Unit of the government to the stage.
Good night, everyone. With protocol already observed, I want to say on behalf of myself and the Youth Services Unit that it's an honor to address everyone at tonight's JA ceremony. Over the years, the unit has supported junior achievement by sponsoring the awards for the most promising female and the most promising male. As a new youth officer with the unit, I am happy to see this tradition continue. It is particularly important to me as many years ago I won the award that I am presenting tonight. I have also been a lead advisor, and I know the hard work that you achievers have put into the program. The awards I am about to present recognize the outstanding contributions of achievers who were not elected to executive positions, but have played an integral role in their team and have also demonstrated potential for future leadership roles. All the students interviewed were exceptionally hard workers who went above and beyond their responsibilities, making it difficult for us to determine the final selection. To ensure that my remarks are brief, please allow me to let you know who the nominees are first, but also to move into our award. So, our award for the most promising female achiever. Our nominees for the most promising female achiever are Sigourney Artiga, Erica Bodden, Shanika Brown, Regina Aris, Abjay Logan, Claudia Morgan, LaShante Robinson, Jade Ross, and Rhonda Witter. So to let you know a little bit before we jump into it, the most promising female achiever of the year is a young businesswoman, and she has a very quiet demeanor, but she has the kind of can-do attitude that keeps a close-knit team on track. So we're looking forward to great things from her in the future and all the young ladies in the room. Our most promising female achiever of the year is LaShante Robinson, a Beloved Isle sponsored by Joe. On to our most promising male achiever of the year. The nominees were David Ebanks, Elman Elizondo Jr., Kashawn Penn, and Alex Richards. Again, to let you know a little bit more about our promising male achiever, he is very confident and he's multi-talented. I'll admit, I had a lot of tough questions about his product during his interview, and he always responded under pressure with consideration for the customer, just like a natural salesman. It is clear he has been very involved in motivating his team and promoting their product. Please help me in putting your hands together and welcoming to the stage our most promising male achiever of the year, Elman Elizondo Jr. of Branching Hooks, sponsored by PwC. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Please welcome Ms. Nikita Berry of Bureau to present the award for the Vice President of Human Resources.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's an absolute honor to be here tonight. You guys were fantastic, the people that I interviewed. A lot of you I met last year as well, and you've really come on a lot. So well done to all of you. Okay. The nominees for Vice President of Human Resources are Chris Maxine Elaria, Alex Bodden, Ashley Ann Clark, Vanessa Powis, Elijah Sampson, Carlia Santo, Calhan Studenhoft, Janelle Thomas, Michael Tomlinson, and Sashana Wilson. And the winner is Alex Bodden.
Thank you, Ms. Berry. I would like to invite Paula Paez of the Business and Professional Women's Club to present the Product of the Year Award.
Good evening. Wow, what an amazing group of talented people. On behalf of the Business Professional Women Club, I would like to congratulate you all in advance very amazing ideas, creative projects. BPW is honored to present tonight the award for Best Product of the Year. And the nominees are All Tied Up, sponsored by Butterfield. Beloved Isle Creations, sponsored by Dart. Branch and Hucks, sponsored by PwC. Cayman Corks, sponsored by Marsh. K-Side View, sponsored by Citco. Color Me KY, sponsored by Yellow. Creative Minds, sponsored by MUFG. El Terrario, sponsored by CIBC First Caribbean. Lightingales, sponsored by Murano Zams. Splash of Cayman, sponsored by Cayman Airways. Supreme, sponsored by EFG. Tropical Transformations, sponsored by DMS. Wow, and the winners are K-Side View is sponsored by Citco, and Splash of Cayman is sponsored by Cayman Airways. Come on in.
Start handing out awards. Oh boy, sorry.
To present the Vice President of Finance Award, I invite Lee Hart of Chris Global.
Good evening, everyone. Not quite sure how to follow that last award, but I'll try. Thank you for having me. Just to say a quick a well done to everybody that I met. It's really nice to see the enthusiasm for the programme, and being an accountant myself, just to see the enthusiasm for the area of finance. So I'm sure you'll all go on to do some great things. And the nominees for Vice President of Finance: Adrian Anglin, Victoria Bolgova, Lauren Brown, Destiny Campbell, Destiny Clark Falconer, Leah Darby, Taj Ewers, Dominic Owens, Alison Tatum, Martina Watler, and Richard Webber. Again, well done to everyone. And the winner of VP of Finance, Martina Watler.
Thank you, Mr. Hart. Presenting the President of the Year Award, please welcome Catherine Tatum of the Rotary Club of Grand Cayman.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to just congratulate all the students on behalf of the Rotary Club of Grand Cayman and wish you all the best of luck tonight. And the nominees for the President of the Year Award are Martha Andunio, Zariah Anglin, Carwin Carter, Aaliyah Copeland, Amara Duncan, Jaden Hanna, Michaela Montana, Ashley Jade Paheri, Melissa Ramos, Sharon Roy, Brendan Saunders, and Emily Whitaker. And the winner of the President of the Year Award is Zariah Anglin.
Please welcome Ms. Julian Osborne of Seaboard Marine and member of the Board of Junior Achievement and who has played a major role in organizing tonight's events. She'll be presenting both the Vice President of Marketing and Vice President of Public Relations awards.
The nominees for Vice President of Marketing are Cassie Dawkins, Monique Duarte, Giselle Ebanks, Judah Ebanks, Abigail Fernanda Perez, Chelsea Frederick, Asana Hodgson, Drakenberg Levy, Keanu Oliver, Ondina Reed. And the winners are, it was very hard to just have one winner. They were all very good. Abigail Fernanda Perez and Keanu Oliver. The nominees for Vice President of Public Relations are Maya Bennett, Sabrina Douglas, Brittany Ferguson, Azuka Obi, Caitlin Seymour, Monina Thompson, and the winner is Caitlin Seymour of Branching Hooks.
Thank you, Ms. Osborne. I now welcome Mr. Carl Pruse of Electra Tech to present the Vice President of Production Award.
And the nominees for Vice President of Production are Caitlin Allen, Victoria Buttram, Anthony McGill Diaz, Brandon Elliott, Javier McKenzie, Jade Reed, Carly Rivers, Haley Samuels, and Olivia Zimmer. And the winner is Carly Rivers.
I would now like to invite Pat Randall, a member of the Board of Junior Achievement, to announce the winner of the Pat Randall Award.
Good evening. the Pat Randall Award is somewhat different from the other awards which are made this evening, in that it goes to someone who has demonstrated personal growth as a result of their involvement with junior achievement. And this year, we have a young man who, when he first joined the company, was very shy, very quiet, and just wasn't involved with his company. But after a couple of weeks or so, and with the encouragement of his advisors, he slowly began to take an interest, became motivated, became a part of a valuable part of the production team, and assisted in sourcing raw materials which were not readily available in Cayman. And he went on all the sales dates and really went outside his comfort zone in order to make sales. And so this year's Pat Randall Award goes to Josh McFord.
To present the Advisor of the Year Award on behalf of the Rotary Club of Grand Cayman Central, please welcome Mr. Mike Pratt, President of Rotary Club of Grand Cayman Central and a member of the Board of Junior Achievement.
Good evening, all. It's great to see so many junior achievers and so many advisors involved in children's lives, teenagers, and all the great companies they'll have. So I get to present on behalf of Rotary Central, the Advisor of the Year. Advisors are an integral part of the Junior Achievement Program. It's fair to say without advisors, there would be no JA. Advisors act as business coaches, role models, supervisors to the achievers, helping them develop an understanding of business and entrepreneurship through hands-on experience. The responsibility of the advisor is to help the students organize and assemble information so they can make sound business decisions without making decisions for them. JA Cayman has many dedicated advisors who have been with the program over many years and have impacted many JA achievers. This is true of the winner of the Advisor of the Year Award this year, and we're grateful for her commitment to serve. It's Miss Patricia Goldstein from CIBC First Caribbean. I'm not sure if she's here tonight, but could someone from her company come up and accept it on her behalf?
Okay, we are getting down to some of the final awards of the evening. To present the Company of the Year Award, please welcome back Mr. Paul Pearson of the Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you very much. The nominees for Company of the Year are All Tied Up, sponsored by Butterfield. Beloved Isle Creations, sponsored by Dart. Branching Hooks, sponsored by PwC. Cayman Corks, sponsored by Marsh. K-Side View Inc., sponsored by Sitco. Color Me KY, sponsored by Yellow. Creative Minds, sponsored by MUFG. El Terrario, sponsored by CIBC First Caribbean. Lightingales, sponsored by Morant Ozans. Splash of Cayman, sponsored by Cayman Airways. Supreme, sponsored by EFG. And Tropical Transformations, sponsored by DMS. The winner is Splash of Cayman, sponsored by Cayman Airways. So one more clap, Splash of Cayman, the Company of the Year.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the most exciting moment of the evening, the announcement of the 8 achievers who will be invited to attend the NGL conference in Canada this summer. To make these announcements, welcome back Dr. Nodia Dreyer.
Ladies and gentlemen, indeed, I have the coolest job in junior achievement. But allow me, before we get to that big highlight, to congratulate our Company of the Year, because I don't think anybody knows, but it's the second year in a row. So give him another big round of applause. Not only that, the Company of the Year also gets to send some representatives to our Junior Achievement America's Regional Company of the Year competition. So we're looking forward to having them participate, and Cayman Airways sponsoring it again, Ms. Johan. Thank you very much. Next Generation Leadership is a leadership conference in Canada. It is certainly a highlight of our junior achievement year in the Cayman Islands. We've been sending students to NGL for many, many years. There's normally about 10 or 11 junior achievement countries taking part, from as far away as India, Ireland. We've had people from Romania. So it is a really big event for us. This year's event takes place in London, Ontario, from August the 20th to the 25th, I believe. So now it is a great honor for me to announce the 8 winners for the NGL Leadership Award in Canada. The first winner, Zariah Anglin. Alex Bodden. Erika Bodden. Jaden Hanna, Michaela Montana, Ashley Jade Behari, Brandon Sormes, and Caitlin Seymour. Congratulations.
I would now like to invite Angeline Hernandez, a member of the Board of Junior Achievement, to make the closing remarks.
That's a very hard act to follow. I'm beaming because I am so proud of these children. I'm so proud of their achievements. Now, I know Nadia said that he gets the coolest job, but I must admit that we all that sit on the board of Junior Achievement, we think we have the coolest positions ever. I think on average, most of us have sat on that board for over 10 years. And it brings us joy, and you can see why. Just look at the students this evening. Look at how they're just enthusiastic, they're bubbling. Look at all that they've achieved. And I think they deserve another round of applause. Now, this has all been about the students, but we have to get to some sober facts. We cannot do this without sponsorship. And in an island of 60,000 where we actually fight for the pot of funds that go to charity events, etc., we have to thank our sponsors who they've been faithful to us, and without their funds coming towards our students and towards the program, we could not do this. So it's all there on the screen. Also, our company sponsors. We've had 12 company sponsors this year. You've seen them coming up. They're the ones who take care of these students over the 18-week period, who give their times and their funds and their energies and their talents. So thank you very much to our company sponsors, DART, PwC, DMS, March, Zitco, EFG, Butterfield, Cayman Airways, Maranta Sands, Yellow Media Group, CIBC, and MUFG. Thank you so much, because we couldn't do it without you. The students would not have had this opportunity without your investment. So we just can't say thank you enough. But the advisors, we have these advisors who have dedicated their time over the past 18 weeks to these children. and I'm sorry, young adults, I'm used to saying children, but young adults. They work their very long days, and then once a week for a period of 18 weeks, they give extra hours. And they have a humongous responsibility of guiding and advising these students. But most of all, they cannot leave until these students are picked up by their parents and guardians. So they end up staying an average of around 4 hours each week over their work week. So thank you, advisors. Really, we appreciate it. We couldn't, like Nadia said, we couldn't do it without you. Now, tomorrow is Mother's Day, and I'm going to ask all the moms in the room to stand. Moms, thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting your students. Thank you for supporting your children. Thank you, even the dads who act as moms and dads. When the students volunteer to come into Junior Achievement, they ask their parents to support them in this journey. It is not easy for some parents because they have to, change their routine. They have to take them to events. There are a lot of sale events on weekends too. It takes a lot of time out of their regular routine. So students, children, please give a round of applause to your parents, please. And finally, students, there is a quotation that's been on my mind all week, and I have no idea why, because it's something I learned when I was a mere child over 4 or 5 decades ago. So yes, you can all calculate my age now. It's from an American poet that says, "The heights of great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling onwards through the night." It's like what our speaker, our guest speaker, and thank you, Brianna, told us. It took commitment, it took hard work, and it took actually you completing 18 weeks. It wasn't easy because many of you have exams and studies and other extracurricular activities. So for you to dedicate all that time, I applaud you. And to me, every one of you, you're a winner because you stayed the course. Because we had people who fall out of the program. It's natural. They realize they can't keep it up for one reason or the other. One of my groups this year ended up with only 7. They started out with 14 and ended up with 7. They did marvelous. But the fact is that you stayed the course, and for that, you deserve all the credit. And I wish you all the success that you could ever dream of. I wish you very good results in exams, because I know you all are, some of you are doing exams. And I hope that you will take what you've learned from Junior Achievement and apply it to your lives in the future. Thank you so much for giving us a fantastic year. We appreciate everything from everyone. Good night. Sorry. Final plug. Miss Maggie Jackson took some awesome pictures of you lovely people all dressed up nicely. You can go to her website, Deja Vu, and download your pictures if you wish. Okay? final time you're hearing from me. And Miss April also for live streaming it. It should be on television sometime this week, I believe. Okay, thank you.
We have now come to the conclusion of tonight's event. Congratulations to the winners and have a safe journey home.